Here we're going to solve a few problems with dividing fractions. The first one, we've got 4/5 divided by 7/9. We're always going to turn dividing by a fraction into multiplying by the reciprocal. So what we're going to do is change to multiplication and flip the second fraction. Always the one that's doing the dividing is the one that gets flipped. So we keep 4/5 the same. Now we change to multiply by, and instead of 7/9, we have 9/7. And then from there, it's a multiply problem. So now we're going to look for common factors top to bottom, and there aren't any. So we can't cancel out any factors. That means we're going to multiply across the top and get 4 times 9 for the numerator, across the bottom, 5 times 7 for the denominator, and we have 36 over 35. And we could leave it like that, improper format or improper fraction, or we can change it over to mixed number. 35 fits into 36 once with one remainder out of 35 denominator. Alright, let's try another one. We've got 5/6 divided by 3/2. So again, we keep the first fraction, multiply by the flip of the second one, or the reciprocal. So 5/6 times 2/3. And here we look to see if we have any common factors to cancel. And we have a 2 that we can cancel top to bottom. So divide by 2 is 1 on top. Divide 6 by 2, leaving 3. Now notice that we don't want to do any canceling common factors when we're in the division stage. The 3 and the 6 here, they are common factors, but we don't have it set up as a multiply problem yet. So you got to wait until it's flipped over till you have the reciprocal and it's a multiply problem. Then we can cancel top to bottom, and now we multiply across for numerators, 5 times 1, across for denominators, 3 times 3, and we get 5 over 9. And one more problem, 4/9 divided by 8. So when you're dealing with fractions, it's nice to put an over 1 for integers, just so it looks like a fraction and you can see the numerator and denominator clearly. And again, we're going to do keep the first fraction, multiply by the one doing the dividing. It's reciprocal. So times 1/8 instead of 8 over 1. And now we have a multiply problem, so we look for common factors. We can cancel 4, dividing out a 4 on top, and on bottom we get a 1 and then a 2. Now we can multiply the numerators. 1 times 1 is 1. Multiply denominators, 9 times 2 is 18.